So this was the first NXT on Tuesday nights, and it kicked off with the new NXT champion Killer Kross with Scarlett Bordeaux. And this was basically your typical new champion promo, where the champion says that they promise to run through the competition and make for a very dominant championship reign. And then we had a tag team title match with the champions MSK versus Killian Dane and Drake Maverick. MSK end up dispatching Dane and Maverick, and then Alexander Wolf comes out to confront his former Sanity teammate Killian Dane before Wolf's current group Imperium came out to attack Dane. So I think that's pretty good storytelling. Then Mercedes Martinez went up against Jessie Camilla, and this was a match which I guess was based upon Mercedes getting the money she was owed for teaming with Aaliyah a month ago as a favor to Robert Stone. So yeah, Mercedes beats Jessie easily and gets the win. Then, in the big shocker of the night, after Santos Escobar became the undisputed NXT Cruiserweight Champion at Stand and Deliver, Kushida would defeat him in a match tonight to become the new Cruiserweight Champion. And while I am glad, because I think Kushida is a pretty underrated talent, and I think he did deserve a championship reign at this point, this was still pretty shocking that after that huge coronation as the undisputed champion, complete with an emotional family moment, that Escobar would just lose the title less than a week later. Then we had the highly anticipated arrival of Frankie Monet, which I just couldn't care less about. But basically, she confronted the new NXT Women's Champion Raquel Gonzalez and said that she'd be seeing a lot more of her in the future. And then the new Women's Champions Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair of Raw and SmackDown came out to celebrate their all becoming champions over the past week, which really started from their humble beginnings at NXT. Then we had the continuation of the Isaiah Swerve Scott and the Leon Ruff rivalry, and Scott would beat Ruff, but then Ruff would attack Scott backstage, only continuing the rivalry. So this feud isn't going to end anytime soon, which is great. Then in the main event, we had an 8-man tag team match, basically between The Way and all the people that they're in rivalries with. So they battle back and forth. Loomis and Hartwell go to kiss before Theory breaks it up, and usually I'm not really a fan of romantic stuff like this in wrestling because it just comes across as really cheesy and stupid, which this very much is. I mean, I think you can even hear it in the commentators' voices how dumb they think this is. But they run away together, and then Bronson Reed hits Austin Theory with a tsunami splash to get the win. Honestly, the first weekly show after a big event like a takeover is usually pretty boring, but we got some pretty cool stuff tonight with the NXT Cruiserweight title match and a tag team title match as well.